That's what I'm into. Sports. Every sport. Hockey, golf, basketball, football, of course, baseball. You know what I mean? I got a favorite team, a favorite player in every single sport. I'm not going to answer those.
It's Gangsta Grills, you bastard!
Cover my tracks like butter, so where the bread be. I see beef is dead.
This was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice guys finished last, man. We back with another one. This one a little different. Today I'm gonna do a little sports. You know what I'm saying? A little something different I'm gonna try to throw in there. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? Go introduce yourself one time, man.
What's good? It's Kel, you know. That's about it, man. Nothing too much about me, you know.
Man.
Got a YouTube channel, me and my girl. Me and my wife, actually.
Yeah. I'm putting
K&T
in the link.
Talks.
Put in the link.
Put it in the link. It's gonna be in there. Go
Yeah.
follow. More content coming soon. You know, just got off vacation, deployment, all that extra crazy stuff. So we'll upload some stuff. Let's get into it, man. Let's go.
All right, so the goal is to do one sports on Tuesday, and then you know, the stuff y'all love on Sunday. You know, the other content on Sunday. So we'll see how this rock. You know what I'm saying? The first topic of the day is, you know, if I get this up in time, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the Bron solidify him as the GOAT. In my eyes, he already the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But with his fourth championship, fourth MVP, does that make him the GOAT to everybody else, man? Is the question, man. What you think?
I mean, you gotta think about it, man.
Talk to me.
You got a lot of players out there. A lot of good players, great players. Even some Hall of Fame players. They don't even have a ring.
This is crazy.
For him to get 4
10
tonight,
straight finals.
10 straight finals.
10 straight finals.
For him to get 4 on tonight, yes, tonight, wanna know why? They playing in Black Mamba jerseys, bro. The Black Mamba jerseys. Shout out to Kobe.
Man,
Rest in peace, Kobe.
that's a fact, man. Every time Bron has made the playoffs in the last 10 seasons, bro, to do that and to not be hurt, man, that's tough, man. Like
He's immortal.
it's a lot, man. I don't know if people like sometimes like some things you ain't gonna really appreciate until like you don't see it no more. And I think Bron is that type.
No, you ain't seeing it again.
You ain't gonna see no Bron walk up and down the court again, bro.
Not even in 20 years.
Never.
I don't even think Bron ain't gonna last this long.
But the expectations he had, you talking about Bron, this dude crazy. Like, he ain't gonna retire until he play with Bronny one season, you feel me? Ain't nothing like, and then he gonna retire after that, bro.
Sort of like a Kobe and Jordan thing.
Facts,
That's the only
man.
reason Kobe ain't go to college.
That's it,
He
man.
wanted to play against Jordan before he leave out the league.
Man, look, all I'm saying, the expectations Bron had coming out of high school, bro, is rare for somebody to meet them expectations and exceed it. That's tough.
And never even be in the news for doing bad shit. Like,
Nothing.
look what he's done off the court.
Yeah.
That solidifies him as GOAT right there.
Bro, watching that, what's that Michael Jordan, that,
Last Dance.
The Last Dance, bro, that gave me a new perspective on Jordan as far as how athletic he was, bro. When he used to hide a ball like this, pull that thing back and float, move it, and then still shoot it, bro, that's one of a kind right there. He probably, like, genetically was ahead of his time, like, as far as basketball back in the 80s, bro. I give him that. Man, I know he's 6-0 in the finals, man, but he didn't only play 6 years in the NBA, man. He played a lot more years.
Before he even reached the finals, he kept getting knocked out of the playoffs.
That's it, man.
It takes time.
It takes time, man. You know how they always say, like, hip-hop is probably best in the 90s with Tupac and Biggie and all of that? Like, that's a great era, but it's a new era that's, you know, to some people can match it and might be better than it, which is fine. You feel me? I ain't saying that Mount Rushmore ain't Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, but, you know, the order just might be a little different, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bron, Jordan, you know, Kobe, you know what I mean? Or, you know, however you pick, man. Some people got Kobe number 1.
Like me, myself, I got Kobe.
You got Kobe number 1.
I got Kobe number 2.
Oh, you got Kobe number 2?
Always sitting right behind Jordan.
Okay.
Grew up on Jordan. You know, started with the shoes. Then my dad bought me shoes when I was a kid. Me and my brother. Then learning who he was.
Yeah.
Then then Kobe. People started calling me Kobe when I was in middle school because I looked like him. So I learned who Kobe was. Like, he became my idol.
Yeah.
And then LeBron.
I ain't mad at that list. But in my eyes, I think because I only saw play in person, or not in person, but on TV was Wizards Jordan. Like when he was with the Wizards, like even though he was averaging 20 like 20, 22 points a
He's
game.
still dropping the young dudes.
Yeah, even though he still was doing that, I didn't see prime time Jordan.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't born for that. I'm a 90s baby. You know what I'm saying? So I
Same.
missed out on that era and them years of hooping. You know what I'm saying? So even though they tried to make it seem like the NBA was way tougher back then, but that don't mean they was more talented. They just played rougher. They just played like without rules, like tackling people out the air. Like
Indeed.
that's not basketball, bro. Like who want to play like that? Imagine crossing over and going to dunk and somebody tackle you. Like that don't make that era better, man. That don't. I don't know.
I.e. the Bad Boys Pistons. If you don't know about them, look them up.
That's a fact, man.
Was wow.
That's a fact. So I ain't. I always, if I had to say, man, ain't too many players from the 80s, the 70s, and the 80s that you could put in the 2000s and they'll survive.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But, you know, it's a lot of players right now that'll go back then and put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. What you think?
Back then? Put up Chamberlain numbers? 100?
Chamberlain numbers, man.
It can happen.
Mm-hmm.
It would happen. You know.
You got a game tonight, man. Who you got, man? Basketball, you know, the Heat. The Heat, man. The Heat and the Lakers, bro, like.
All right. First and foremost, let's get accolades to the Heat. Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
Tyler Hero.
You been
That
balling,
boy
man.
gonna be a hero one day, for
Baller,
real.
Yeah.
And what they doing, what they did to get here,
Mm-hmm.
man, it's unheard of.
It's tough, man.
It is tough. But Lakers in a black jersey tonight. The game is over. The game over right now. It only starts in a few hours.
I hear you.
You know.
I hear you. I ain't even mad at, like, if I was a Heat player, like, I wouldn't even be upset. Which is crazy to say, but a lot of players like DeMar DeRozan, Paul George, who else? Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Bro, if you playing in the LeBron era, bro,
You don't face LeBron.
you gonna have to face him, bro. Like sometimes, like you just like wrong place, right time. Like wrong time, wrong place. You know what I mean? It's just Bron is this is his era.
Right.
So unless you're on his team, then you might not be able to get you a ring, or you know what I'm saying. You might not get past him. You know, unless he on a horrible team like when he was on Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bad.
And I don't care what nobody
They
says.
still got there.
Kevin Durant ran from that LeBron challenge.
He did.
He ran from it. That's why he went with Golden State. Golden State ran from that LeBron challenge. That's why they even. Man, look, if I was on Golden State and I said Kevin Durant is on my line, I would say, hell no, I don't want Kevin Durant to join my team.
Let's talk about this real quick. Let's touch on this real
Go
quick.
crazy.
Some people saying AD did the same thing KD did. It's been trending lately.
That's what they've been saying?
They are wrong.
I don't know if I can say that.
They are wrong.
Yeah. But he wasn't.
KD went to
He was a free
a
agent.
73
Yeah.
and 19.
And he was a free agent too, though.
He was a free agent.
Free agent. He could have picked any team.
Any team, but he picked Golden State because he couldn't beat them. Now AD, he was on a mediocre Pelicans team, and when they scratching for the playoffs, scratching to get into the playoffs every single year.
Yeah.
Even if they get into the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
then he went and played with LeBron at the Lakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't the same thing.
I give you that.
That ain't the same.
I give you that. Even though, you know, it's one of those things like AD is such a great player, like, you know they're going to try to discredit Bron
Mm-hmm.
by having AD there. But it's more like the Kyrie effect. Like, AD not making it without LeBron. You see what happened when Bron left Cleveland.
Right. They went
They went immediately straight tank. You know what I'm saying? Like,
back to what they used to be.
It's different, man.
LeBron wasn't there.
It's different. So even if say the Lakers like didn't make it or they didn't win this year, like would that still I'm sure they would discredit like LeBron legacy would be ruined if he didn't make the finals this year. You know what I mean? Just how they like giving a pass to the Clippers. Everybody picked their Clippers and their mama picked the Clippers to make it to the finals, but
Wasn't gonna happen.
they didn't make it. You know what I mean?
What's gonna
It's
happen?
the Bron effect. It's the Bron effect. But in my opinion, man, if I was a Heat, like Tyler Hero and them boys, man, Jimmy Butler, Bam, man, they all took a step up, man. So next year
They
only
did.
gonna be crazy.
They did.
If they actually can add a second player to help out Butler, like a superstar, with that talent, the other core players, man, they definitely need a piece.
And shout out to their veteran presence too in the Dallas Aspen. Yeah, man. That dude, something else.
Facts, man. Facts.
Yeah.
But I definitely got the Lakers closing this one on out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got Bron. Bron got to do something because it's kind of close as far as the MVP with him and AD. So I need at least 35. 35. I need
Both of them getting
12 and
25
9.
plus.
I need.
I'm tell you what's gonna happen.
Go ahead.
They're gonna do the Shaq and Kobe effect. Go find us MVP.
But that's not gonna happen, man.
It gotta happen.
It's not gonna happen.
You gotta show love to both of them,
It ain't
man.
gonna happen, man.
I mean, you gotta look at the numbers AD been
Man,
putting.
this seniority, man, they gonna give it LeBron. AD gonna have to
feel
put
that.
up 60 points, 30 rebounds, and 20 assists, bro. This is LeBron. It's LeBron MVP to lose, in my opinion, if I had to say it. Because I feel like LeBron, like the fact that he's 35, still doing it.
Year 17.
Year 17, he should have won MVP, like, according to, like, the narrative would have been beautifully painted.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But they gave it to Giannis. It's all good. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, Giannis a great player, but I feel in this situation right here, like, if they ain't gonna give him regular season MVP, they gotta give him Finals MVP. Just strictly off regular season alone, and them getting there. So,
Indeed.
yeah, man.
Indeed. Respect.
All right, man. Last words? What you got?
Lakers at 5.
Lakers in 5. Lakers. Bro, look, Lakers in 5, man. Look, man. It's Heat, man. Hold your head, man. Look, man.
Make sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be back in the playoffs next year
Come on,
for sure.
man. It's all good, man. You know. Wait till next year, man. I'm definitely looking out for y'all, man. So, you know. Just let Bron have his moment. That's all I'm asking. Before y'all hate, let him have his moment. Nice guys finish last. We out.
Peace.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was nice. Smooth.
That was good.
You know, I didn't stutter.